a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Robinson. Time to deliver. And here's and the shot! An early chance there, first of the game.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Tete.
Lukic. Smith Rowe. Roll! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Smith Rowe. Now, who's going to be first to this? Great defending, strong and determined.
Tete.
Berger. Robinson. And here's Iwobi. Iwobi. Here's Smith. And he shoots!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Out to the left it goes. Nice touch. And it's Kovacic. Out towards the flank. Oh, sweet feet. Foden. And here's Ake. Iwobi. Berger. Iwobi. That's been drilled forward and nicely intercepted. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Spread out to the left. Lukic gets across to intercept that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Iwobi. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Tries a measured ball. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Lukic.
Tete.
Lukic. Smith Rowe. That has been knocked clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. Haaland. Haaland's cross. Lukic. Now it's Jimenez. That is good strength. It's been slipped through. That has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Raul. Ake, aim forwards. Kovacic. Doku. Kovacic. Rodri. Kovacic. Smith Rowe does really well to win the ball there. Robinson. Anderson. Robinson forwards and with intent. Jimenez chasing after it. And that was very necessary. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Foden. Now it's Doku. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Doku just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Anderson. Lukic. Jimenez is onto it in a flash. Vardiol. Chukwueze. And here's Raul.
Tete.
And here's Chukwueze. Oh, good ball.
Raul Jimenez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Raul. And it's Smith Rowe. Oh, what a ball! Raul! That's going to go a long way. And here's Raul. Smith Rowe. And here's Raul. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Berger. Now it's Jimenez. He will be. And he's lost his man here. Nice defending, physical and effective. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
They will be, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Chukwueze. Doku gently done. Bassi. Berger. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Iwobi has got himself a free kick. And it's Iwobi. Kovacic. That's really well manoeuvred. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust.
that will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Berger. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now he's wondering who wants it. Bernardo Silva. Anderson gets good distance on it. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Ake. Haaland. Anderson. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Jimenez looks to get on the end of this. Yehi. Bernardo Silva. Lukic. Robinson. And it's Iwobi. Now it's Berger. Lukic. And here's Chukwueze. Berger laid out to the left flank. Stitch defending, but that'll do. And it's played forward. And the counter is on. Kovacic. And here's Haaland. Played out to the right. Now it's Foden. Looking for a decent ball in. That's a corner kick. Bassi getting this one clear. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Anderson. Berger. Oh, red. Nice interception. Robinson. Smith Rowe. And here's Raul. Iwobi.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Ruben Diaz shifted upfield. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out wide. Lukic. Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bernardo Silva. And it's Rodri. Berger wins the duel this time. Do have a chance to counter here. Lukic. And here's Chukwueze. And here's Chukwueze. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Could move up a gear here. Rodri. Vardiol. Aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Foden plays it short. Ake. Might be danger here. And here's Foden. Foden. Knocks it out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Ake. Ake with the cross. Bassi gets it away. Lukic. Tete, gently done. Iwobi. And it's Robinson. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Yehi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Ake. And it's played forward. Lukic does well to get it back. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ake. Rodri, pinged towards the front line. Well, that's well seen too. Smith Rowe. Berger. Raul. Iwobi. Over to the left. And he thumps it clear. And a play for a throw. Smith Rowe, Smith Rowe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kovacic forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. That's really well cleared. Chance here to counter. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Jimenez. Roll! Chukwueze. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Robinson with the short one. Fired deep towards the back post. And he's there to get rid. Oh, it's a great ball here. And here's Iwobi. Header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
But you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Kovacic. Ake. Rodri. Haaland. Now he's off and running.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Anderson. Moved on forwards. Chukwueze. Smith roll! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Proves too strong. Well, they can break here. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Foden. Doku. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Tete.
Lukic. Smith Rowe. Deftly away. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva played out towards the right wing. And here's Haaland. Foden. That's good play. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's come loose. Anderson. Jimenez chasing after it. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Ruben Dias. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Berger. Haaland. Oh, good spread. Nice control. Haaland. Lukic gets over and intercepts. Now, what about a counter-attack? Iwobi. Now, he's got space here. He's away. it's Lukic. Lukic, that's an imaginative pass. It's come to nothing. Rodri. Vardiol. Yehi. Bernardo Silva. Ake. Foden. Ake. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Anderson, and it's played forward. Now it's Jimenez. Now it's Smith Rowe. Iwobi picks it up out wide. Robinson. Referee's given a throw. Iwobi. Berger, big chance! Foden. Doku. Bassi gets rid without sophistication. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Berger forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Vardiol played into space. Bassi. Anderson. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Doku. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rodri. Ake. Bernardo Silva played through into space. Iwobi. Lukic. Anderson. Lukic. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Chukwueze. And it's Iwobi. Robinson. Ake, gently done. Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. Foden. Chukwueze. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Smith Rowe. Berger. Lukic. Chukwueze. And he's there to get it away. Anderson, and he goes cross-field. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Smith Rowe. Spread out to the left. Plenty to aim at here. Guardiola shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Lukic cuts out the pass. Robinson. And it's played forward. Iwobi is onto it in a flash. Anderson cuts it out. Bassi. Tete. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a good ball. It could be... Roll! He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for it! It's a clearance, but not much of one. Now the cross. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Tete. Tete forwards and with intent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Doku. Haaland providing an outlet on that flank. Haaland has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's there to hit it! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Doku wins the duel this time. Tete. Chukwueze. Here's Smith Rowe. And here's Raul. Lukic is fouled. straight into the wall. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Berger. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's anyone's ball now. And now the breakaway. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, oh, good spread. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, they've probed away steadily and would appear to have found a weak link down their right-hand side.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. The action is back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Yehi. Ake. Kovacic. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Tries a shot! Lovely feet. Kovacic. Vardiol. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Caresses it through. And that is out of play. That's a nicely weighted pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Berger. Anderson. Lukic. Aim forwards. And it's Smith Rowe. Berger. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Berger. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ake. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias, gently done. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Berger. Chukwueze. Good chance here!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Rodri. Yehi. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. It will be. Robinson. Robinson. And it's played in. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Doku. Vardiol.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Raul. Lukic. Robinson. Out to the left it goes. Played into space out wide. Iwobi. Oh, shooting chance! And they can counter here. Vardiol. Rodri. Ake. Iwobi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Robinson, forwards and with intent. He's through here. Berger. And he cuts out the supply. Tete. Lukic. Bassi. Lukic. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Smith Rowe. Now it's Iwobi. Iwobi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Iwobi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Haaland. Bernardo Silva with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Robinson. And it's Robinson, looking here to chip it through. Great chance! Vardiol gets it clear. Chukwueze. Smith Rowe. Great defending, strong and determined. Vardiol. Kovacic. Yehi. Yehi shifted upfield. Haaland couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Berger. Smith Rowe. Can he spark a counter here? Played out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Foden. That's tidy. Ake. That's very neat. Hit into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Smith Rowe. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Tete, nicely aimed pass. And here's Haaland. And it's Kovacic. And here's Doku. And it's played forward. Smith Rowe, Lukic tries to dink it through, and here's the chance to roll! Iwobi, and that's aimed into the middle. Danger averted for now, and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. There are a few waiting for it. Doku. Rodri, forwards and with intent. Lukic. Smith Rowe. Ruben Dias concedes a free kick for that. Now it's Smith Rowe. Donnarumma trying to keep this in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's Tete. Lukic. And he's heaved it away. Ball is over the line. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. His positioning was spot on. Smith Rowe laid out towards the right wing. Looking to break at pace. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Chukwueze. He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Bassi aimed forwards. Lukic. Oh, that's neat. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Tete. Lukic. It's run loose here. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Laid back in. Now it's Chukwueze. Lukic. And here's Raul. Ake. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Muscular approach does pay off here. Iwobi. Now it's Berger. That's an excellent interception. Doku. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri, gently done. And that's a good... Haaland! Smith Rowe. Jimenez, now he's off and running. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Calmly anticipates. Smith Rowe. And here's Raul. And he's found a way past. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. And it's Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Doku opts to play it back. It's a loose ball. Cleared without complication. Chukwueze. And it's played forward. Tete forwards and with intent. Kovacic is the guilty party there. And that has been clubbed away. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! Sticks it away! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Bassi. Chukwueze. Oh, Red, nice interception. Gehi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Gehi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ake. Rodri. Smith Rowe. Anderson. Bassi. Lukic. Tete, gently done. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Ball's played through. Doku. Played into the middle. They've got a corner here. Out into space. Doku. Very nicely done. Doku. Now here's the delivery. And here's Doku. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That is a brilliant interception. That'll be a corner. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Good take. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Berger. And here's Raul. Jimenez played out to the left flank. No foul, says the referee.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Goes for a shot! And here's Doku. Doku. Smith Rowe. Bassi. Smith Rowe. Berger. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. Ruben Dias. Guardiol. And here's Doku. And he's managed to get free. Tete wins the duel this time. And it's Raul. It's good running with the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to...
Could be danger here! Now it's Chukwueze. Foden. Lukic. Bassi. Berger. Anderson. Anderson shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Dehi. Oh, can he get onto this?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Berger, aim forwards. Kovacic gently done. Guardiol. Bernardo Silva looking understandably energised after his goal. Kovacic. Guardiola elects to cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Rodri. Kovacic. And it's played forward. There will be a throw-in. Now then, the ball's come loose.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Haaland. Here's Haaland! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. They've seen lots of the ball, time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Bernardo Silva, Foden, Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Jimenez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's been played through. Now it's Chukwueze. Here comes the corner. Robinson goes short. Now what about this cross? Climbs up big! And that could have brought them level.
Berger is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Kovacic. Ake. 1-0 as we head towards the end. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Keeper beats it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haaland! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Anderson goes forward. On time, excellent interception. Guardiola. Ruben Dias. Gehi. Haaland. Now he's off and running.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tete, good looking ball. Yehi can get it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's really well manoeuvred. A searching ball out wide. They need to get it in quick. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Iwobi. He came in hard, very hard.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
A lovely bit of skill. And it's Iwobi. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Keeper's dealt with that. He's having a shot!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Foden, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That has been cut short. Good play on the left-hand side here. I think we're just about done here. And here's Haaland.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Here's Smith Rowe. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's tried a shot. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
They've played it short. Chukwueze. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rodri. Berger for Chukwueze! Lukic. Have it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Keeper's got good distance on that. Over to the left. Doku. He is just caressing the ball. And the finish! No, not this time.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Tete.
Chukwueze. Lukic. And here's Raul. Lukic. Chukwueze in acres of space out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Cleared away. Here's Smith Rowe. And it's Lukic. They are right into last chance territory. Berger. He's in a great... Chukwueze! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.